Eternal Insights Presentation, Neville Goddard, January 15, 1968. Today marks the beginning of an enlightening expedition into the depths of our very essence, where we'll uncover a dormant force within us all. This force is the gateway to manifesting our innermost yearnings. Have you ever considered the possibility of molding our reality to our advantage, creating a future where our aspirations are not just dreams but tangible realities? The key to this lies in mastering the art of embodying the state of our desires, making them an intrinsic part of our being. Envision a reality where our achievements aren't dependent on external factors or the assistance of others. Such a reality is within reach, and it empowers you to craft your fate, placing you at the forefront of your life's narrative. In this session, I'll unveil the transformative power of imagination, the art of visualization, and the significance of emotionally connecting with your desires. I'll walk you through a process that will position you in this desired state, leveraging nothing but your innate power. Look beyond mere appearances, for what lies ahead transcends our wildest dreams. Engage with this captivating enigma, learn how to materialize our aspirations into undeniable realities. Once you master this art, you'll realize that the spiritual conditions of our souls are perpetual, opening up endless possibilities for your existence. We'll delve into all this and more today. It's imperative to stay with us till the end to fully comprehend the teachings we're about to share. Remember, knowledge is a priceless treasure that remains yours forever, and taking action is crucial to applying what we've learned. Subscribe to our channel for more content that transforms lives. Share your thoughts and insights with us in the comments section below, and let's foster a community that thrives on mutual growth and transformation. Thank you for your support. Embrace the answer now. Every reality begins as a dream. I urge you to live as though your dreams have already materialized. I stand by the belief that living in the present as if our dreams have come to fruition naturally leads them to manifest in our lives. My conviction is rooted not only in personal experiences but also in the timeless vision that the spiritual states of our souls are immutable. Like voyagers, we navigate through these states, which themselves remain eternal. Without relying on anyone or any system, you can transcend all material possessions and societal dependencies. By simply embodying states of poverty or prosperity, without seeking external aid, you can assume wealth. Stay true to this state, and you'll witness its natural manifestation. To fully inhabit your desired state, immerse yourself as if it were your current reality. Ask yourself, how would I feel, what would I see, hear, touch, taste, and smell if my dream were actualized? Devote time to vividly construct this scenario, starring in your own life script. Envision interacting with a friend who recognizes you in your newfound state. Imagine their words, their touch, and clothe yourself in the reality of this state sculpted by your imagination. This journey requires no external validation or assistance, simply dwell in this new state of being, allowing its essence to guide you towards realization. A friend recently expressed curiosity about my engagement with the Bible despite my absence from church services. Another friend introduced me to a group of Mormon missionaries eager to convert me. Despite welcoming them, our exchange was one-sided, dominated by their perspectives without space for mine. That evening, reflecting on these interactions, I pondered the intense dedication some exhibit towards beliefs I find perplexing. In a dream that night, I found myself in an eerie, crater-filled landscape. Amidst hundreds journeying on a long road, one girl, tormented by a disembodied scream, caught my attention. Drawn by curiosity and compassion, I approached her, offering comfort. Astonishingly, the scream then emanated from me, liberating the girl from her affliction. This experience, upon awakening, served as a profound lesson on the power of contemplation and empathy, as taught by a heavenly encounter. Blake captured this essence, stating that neither virtue nor vice defines our ultimate state, rather, we are all susceptible to falling into dreamlike states of moral ambiguity. Echoing the serpent's enticement in Eden, Blake reminds us of the illusion of death and the perpetual renewal of life, challenging our perceptions of existence and morality. My visions confirm this cycle of renewal, witnessing those who've passed embrace new, youthful forms. Whether deliberately or unknowingly, the states we entertain shape our being. Blake's insights extend beyond temporal ends, suggesting a cyclical, eternal drama where every moment is an opportunity for rebirth and transformation. Sharing another's vision, a lady recounted a dream reflecting on judgment and redemption, symbolized through a courtroom scene. This vision, like many others, underscores the continuous interplay between our inner experiences and the broader, mystical tapestry of life, inviting us to explore the infinite possibilities within our grasp. Incurrent signifies a state of receptivity, much like a sponge absorbing water. This woman has been divinely preordained to partake in spiritual communion, whether she desires it or not. She is bound to experience it due to her awakened state, bringing forth vision upon vision that aligns with biblical scripture. The scriptures themselves are a testament to completed history. Blake saw the Bible as divine legislation, spanning from the Old Testament's Mount Sinai to the New Testament's narratives of the Mount of Olives and Calvary. The Old Testament vividly portrays every conceivable human role, with each figure symbolizing a contemporary state. Conversely, the New Testament heralds the dawn of a new epoch, seemingly chronicling an individual's life but truly illustrating the evolution of a person. In Blake's Little Boy Lost, a profound truth is unveiled: no entity can love or honor another more than itself, nor can it fathom a notion surpassing its own. The greatest realization is that God, the life-giver, must embody you for you to truly know and cherish Him. Without becoming you, God remains unknowable. Given our cognitive nature, we cannot grasp a concept beyond our comprehension. Thus, for God to be recognized and adored by us, He must assume form. This necessity births the relationship of father and son, culminating in the moment the Son of God, David, acknowledges Him as Father, unveiling His true nature. Knowledge of God's fatherhood is unattainable through any other means. I encourage you to dream grandly, regardless of the dream's perceived impossibility. Engage with your dream, imbuing it with the essence of reality in your consciousness. Wear this sensation like a cloak, and persist until it adopts the hues of actuality. By adhering to this practice, your desires will materialize in unexpected ways, stemming from the constancy of your thoughts now made visible. Meditate on a thought, and recognize its lack of originality. Every thought is essentially divine mimicry. By entering a specific mental state, observe the ideas that emerge. To achieve recognition, adopt the state of being acknowledged. As this sentiment becomes second nature, watch as the world reorganizes itself to fulfill your aspiration for recognition. Though the outcome may not always be flattering, if recognition is your desire, it shall be granted. Embrace your desires with conviction, and they will manifest. This fundamental principle is infallible. Yet, remember, its efficacy relies on your initiative. I can guide you towards a new state, but the transition is yours to make. States of being are immutable. It is within your power to leave an undesired state behind. Consider the woman from New York who sought relief from her stomach ailments. Our discussion transcended her physical complaint, and upon returning home, she indulged in a long-avoided feast without repercussions. It wasn't medication that facilitated her recovery, it was a shift in her state of mind. Transition from a state of lack to one of abundance, and watch as abundance manifests into your reality. This room's solidity is a product of your consciousness. A room considered an abstraction remains an ephemeral shadow. However, embodying a state in thought renders it the sole reality. Blake stated, should the observer step into the imagery within his imagination, making it his ally, he would ascend from the grave to meet the Lord amidst the heavens. Currently, you are an observer of various states. Yet, by arising from your present condition and immersing yourself in another, you enact it. With the power to become anything, why remain static? Avoid dwelling in dissatisfaction, instead, traverse through your imagination to a preferable state. Once there, resist the temptation to revert, lest you become akin to Lot's wife, preserving the past. Each biblical character embodies a state of consciousness through which you, an immortal being, will navigate. Amidst a realm of mortality, you traverse these states, yet you are undying. Blake illustrates, despite the physical demise of the oak and the lamb, their eternal essence persists. Departing one vessel, you immediately inhabit another. The majority, upon passing, remain oblivious to their transition, perceived as death by onlookers. Yet, to them, no discernible change occurs, akin to the unawareness in sleep. Realization within a dream prompts awakening. Failing to realize, one traverses the threshold of death, continuing their dreams. In nocturnal visions, reality is unquestioned until awareness dawns. Upon awakening within a dream, anchor yourself to a tangible object to return. Encountering a reality as vivid as ours, do not despair. Exploration yields insight into a world mirroring our own in folly and ambition. I've frequently ventured beyond this reality, only to return and reanimate this corporeal form after brief intervals. Should the day come when I do not make it back, medical professionals will dissect my remains to uncover the cause of my demise. They might reach some conclusions, yet, if they're truly introspective, they'll recognize that my departure wasn't due to any physical ailment. I simply chose to exit without a return. However, while we occupy this space, why not make the best of it? It's a commonly held belief that life is smoother with wealth than without. My desires are few, but if mere belief can bring something into my possession, why not harness that belief? No earthly force can stop your capacity to imagine. The daily news captures events but falls short of explaining their genesis. Who can say what dreams today's happenings spring from? 2 years past, I found myself observing the Kentucky Derby on TV. William Camaquero was atop the leading contender, a scenario eerily foretold by the horse's owner in a dream where Camaquero misjudged the finish line, celebrating too soon. This precise mishap unfolded, a startling misjudgment. Recognizing his error, he lacked the vigor for a comeback, thus forfeiting the race. But who influenced this outcome? The owner had shared his nocturnal vision with Camaquero prior to the event. Despite his attentiveness, physically, nothing could alter the course. His mistake led to disqualification and subsequent penalties. This financial hit was a direct result of the dream. In such moments, don't succumb to fear, you will find your way back. If you possess a drop of courage, explore this new realm, and you'll find its inhabitants are as flawed, driven, and unawake as those here. While present, why not thrive? Wealth, we can agree, makes for an easier existence than poverty. My wants are simple, but if assumption can grant possession, why not employ it? Imagining is beyond the reach of worldly restrictions. Newspapers report occurrences without delving into their origins. Today's events, whose dreams are they? Daytime dreaming doesn't fall short of nighttime visions in influencing others. Since all exist within you, everything perceived outside is, in truth, within your imagination, casting the mortal world as a mere shadow. Echoing William Blake, if all reside within you, seeking permission to manifest your dream externally is unnecessary. The owner manifested his vision using the horse, the jockey, and the bettors, unwittingly entering a state from which he couldn't disengage, culminating in the loss he envisioned. Embrace silence and venture into a profound dream. If it feels distant, you're not fully immersed. Persist until you're in, and it becomes the vibrant reality of your fulfilled desire. Unseen and unexpected, it will emerge as tangible fact. Embrace the scriptural challenge, believe that you have received what you desire, and it shall be yours. Dare to trust in what defies logic and sensory evidence. Hold firm to your belief, and it will materialize. Live, observe, remember, the divine within communicates through dreams, revealing truths beyond sight, for this world is your stage. Departing this drama, you'll realize your divinity, having granted everything. From one to many and back to one, we evolve, essential to the unity of the Lord. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Meet the scriptural challenge, embody your desires, extending this gift to loved ones. Imagining for others enriches you, for no other exists, everything external is an extension of you. May this exploration into self-discovery and the power of imagination inspire your journey. To delve deeper into realizing your dreams, remember to subscribe to our channel. Click the subscribe button to stay updated with our insightful content. If you found value in this message, show your support with a like. Your interaction fuels our passion for sharing meaningful content. Thank you for joining us on this transformative path. Await our next videos, and until then, Continue to dream, imagine, and craft the life you're meant to live. Embrace your desires now.